a bong style Jim Vicious, and he's the Mo to my Mabel, my co-host.
Whoop, there it is. It's Tyler fucking Fudge in the house.
Say hey, say ho.
Oh.
Suplex City Limit's available for listening wherever fine podcasts are found. You can follow me on the show Twitter at Suplex City Limit, and you can follow Tyler at The Federation. If you like the show, consider supporting it by buying a t-shirt at Pro Wrestling Tees. We have 4 designs available, sizes small to 5XL, shipping all across the solar system. Or you can donate on our Patreon as little as $1 a month. We'll give you a shout on the show for $5 or more. Like our homies Casey. Well, $1. I mean, come on now.
What in this world can you get for $1 these days?
No, that's a black hole every time you say that. Every time someone says, what can you get for $1? We'd have to talk about fucking chicken sandwiches for 15 minutes because we're baked. Hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. We're not talking about chicken sandwiches.
I had 2 pieces of rye toast. Beat that, motherfucker.
I had some apple slices.
Oh, look at you go. Apple day keeps the doctor away.
Fair enough. Our Patreon donators, Casey, the Wrestling Soup, much love Miss Joey Draper, the Mizcast, infamous Chris Savage, the Rice Brony, Jabroni, Tyloni. It's almost hard to get out, yeah. Insane Ian Jackson, Jumpin' Jeremy Foltz, Kick-Ass Keith Martin, and a new Patreon supporter, the Maniac, Michael Thomas. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, welcome aboard, Michael Thomas. Is your father Dave Thomas, the founder of Wendy's? If he is, can I join? Please.
This gentleman's European.
Fair enough.
I believe he's from Austria, I think.
Really?
He messages me on the Facebook page from time to time, and we try to communicate with each other, even though, you know.
He's another world away.
Yeah, exactly. So, shout out to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
This week on the Pod Smokiness Wrestling Pod on the Internet, the podcast of the Immortals, we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming New Japan Strong Style Evolved show. We'll recap the whole week in wrestling. What else we got? Top 3?
News. Yeah. Just it's a regular old show. There's nothing really special about that show aside from Stu Hart.
Don't reveal our secrets.
Well, we might get a visit from an old senile man later on.
Yeah, exactly. So let's start it off with this week's top 3.
We will in about 2 seconds.
Suplex City Limits top 3.
Suplex City Limits top 3, our top 3 matches of the week, and it's an interesting one, and one you expect to be there probably isn't there.
Yes, and more on that.
Possibly controversial top 3.
It's Jim. Everything in wrestling today is controversial. Honestly,
a wise man once said, "Controversy creates cash."
That wise man also put every company he ever touched in the hole too. So.
Fair enough. You taking us through it, or am I taking us through it?
Well, I seen 2 out of 3 matches here. Jim will let you in on 2 of them, but I could start it off with the first one on our list is the one that you would least expect, and it is the Ultimate Deletion. Yes.
Wonderful. Yeah, I liked it.
I did too. I quite enjoyed it. I wished it was a little bit more campy than it was, like more comedic than it was, like the ones
more
in the
comedic
past.
than like a Scooby-Doo hiding behind the statues fucking thing. Come on, no.
No, that was good. Or like Senior Benjamin under the dilapidated boat throws a globe at fucking. It's like you got the whole world in your hands now. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the only bitch I had about it really was the finish. I thought it just kind of came out of nowhere. It was just it just did a twist of fate.
Yeah, but the good thing about it though is it seems as if we got rid of Bray Wyatt, and when he comes back, he should be something different. Because even Hardy's tweeted out saying they found his body, his lifeless body, without Abigail inside of it or something like that, and now he's just got to go through a lot of pain. I don't know, but yeah, no, I'm quite excited to see where Bray Wyatt comes from here. I really do wish what I tweeted came true, though.
Did he turn back into Husky Harris?
Yes, well, like just for a moment, you know what I mean? How,
Yeah,
like,
that's what everybody was saying. That
yeah,
I
like
think,
they threw Jeff Hardy into that one time. He came back as Itchweed and shit like that. Like, come on, like come on, just put him in there. It would have been great.
Yeah, and this one too, I thought, it lacked a lot of stuff, but I mean, we may as well talk about it while we're talking about the Ultimate Deletion. Fuck Michael Cole, dude, for real.
Yes, no, I agree. Fuck that guy. For basically telling us to turn off our TV before it even happened. Because
He apologizes for it, dude.
yeah, but apparently to Vince McMahon, this came out a couple days ago that he expected it to bomb completely.
Had like the best third hour on Raw in fucking for a long ass time. That's true.
There you go. It was a good week for ratings and wrestling all around, actually. When you even look at SmackDown too, but SmackDown had its own bag of bones to deal with.
But yeah, he says, "I'm sorry for what you're about to watch." He also calls it absurd and completely just. It's so shitty, man. And
now,
it's like
mind
always
you, it is absurd.
Well, sure it is, but to like, he was trying to bury it, dude. He was being a cunt and trying to bury it. He probably thinks it's and it is dumb, but people like it. So fuck off, you whore.
You whore. No, I wouldn't be surprised either. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Michael Cole came up to say that, and I also wouldn't be surprised if Vince McMahon told him to say it, especially when, like, the story came out that Vince expected it to bomb. So he's, I can't believe Vince McMahon forcing him to say that. But I mean, it doesn't matter who's got who to say it. It was still said, and when you're supposed to be hyping up something, that's your job. When you go out there and you purposely pull it down,
yeah,
that's a disservice to everybody. And
well, that's kind of how they roll around there.
Yeah, and I agree. But fucking take him in the back and just fucking shoot him right in the temple, man. Fuck it. Who cares?
That's like what this Rusev guy gets himself over. Fuck him.
Yeah.
This Ty Dillinger guy comes in with, this 10 thing that's super over to the point where people are counting everything as 10, even in matches he's not in.
It's true.
Fuck him.
It's true. Now, but mind you, myself, I don't like Ty Dillinger.
I'm not a big fan either, but
I don't get the whole infatuation with Ty Dillinger. Sure, he's got a catchy phrase, but his in-ring work, fuck that, man. That is nothing to write home about. You know what I mean? It's like, no, fuck you. You're a character,
I agree. I'm not a fan of the guy, but I understand when it's just time to do something. When he came in there, he was hot. Do something with him.
It's true.
Whether you like him or not. I wasn't a fan, but if I was booking the show, I'd have fucking done something with him.
Yeah,
it's
true.
If that's, but then again, that's saying that, popularity and everything like that is what you're out for. And I don't even understand what this company is out for anymore.
Money.
Money.
That's it.
I don't know. That's about it.
That's all they're out for, man. It's all the money in the fucking world.
All of the money. Yeah. What else we got here? Another interesting fucking match. Way more interesting.
You mean the lady HZK? There's got to be another name for her, right? It's not just HZK.
Her name is HZK, dude.
HZK, HBK, HZK. Fuck it, man. HZK versus Mayu Awatani. Mayu Awatani. And first off, it took everything I had in my power to not beat off while watching this.
Yeah, HZK, just to point this out, HZK is the Jim Vicious Hottie of the week, by the way.
She is beautiful. That little wrestling in a hood. Oh, never thought I'd want it so bad.
Hoods, you have a weird thing with that too? Like hoods are make women look attractive to you?
Oh yeah. Like Ember Moon, when she's got that hood.
Yeah. Something about it.
Something mysterious about it. I feel like you're going to bring the medicine in the night that nobody should know about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This match though, these broads went at it, dude.
They did, dude.
It was awesome.
One thing I really liked, Awatani, every time she would do like a bridging German, she would bridge on her calves. Did you notice that?
Oh. Yeah.
She would literally split her legs apart, and she would just fall knee to feet. and then she would bridge that way, and it was really I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. Instead of all the time you see that bridge where they kip up on their toes, and a lot of times it kind of falls flat. But the way she does it, it's impossible to. I thought it was really smart.
Yeah, there's some good shit in there, like good moves you don't see a lot. Like I don't know, you crucifix driver, you don't see that every day.
No, definitely. It was a very exciting match, a hard hitting match as well.
Yeah, then they finish with a brutal bridging dragon suplex, dude. Like, she drops that bitch on her head.
Right on her dome.
Yeah, fucking A. But yeah, this was on Ring of Honor, by the way. This was a Women of Honor match. Yeah, via Stardom.
Yeah.
From Tokyo. Or Osaka, excuse me, from Osaka. But yeah, super good match. Actually, really worth checking out.
Yeah, no, definitely. Check out this week's ROH for it. It's made me want to watch more Stardom, and if I can find it, I will watch it.
And this week's ROH also had a honorable mention, which is the 10-man tag event, which I really enjoyed.
I did too. The only problem with it I had is I'm not a fan of the Kingdom, and the majority of one team was just the Kingdom, and it's.
We were talking about that this week. Someone posted that somewhere. One of the groups was like, "Am I the only one who doesn't like the Kingdom?" Like, no, I fucking hate the Kingdom, dude.
You're not.
I hate everything about it. They suck.
TK Ryan looks like a Brian Kendrick ripoff. Vinny, whatever the fuck his name is he's just a horror movie goof. And Matt Taven is just Matt Taven. He was the least alluring member of the Kingdom when they were first around.
Matt Taven.
Yeah, with that stupid haircut.
I don't get it, dude. And they have like every fucking gimmick ever, dude. Like, oh, bro, wouldn't it be cool if I fucking wore a mask? It'd be even cooler if you carried a fucking axe. It'd be even cooler if you had a fucking cape on and shit. Like, what the fuck?
You know what, TK Ryan? You know what would be really good for you, TK Ryan? Is if you did a moonsault, broke your legs off the guardrail. Oh, wait, you already did that.
Yeah. They have every fucking gimmick ever, dude. It's like, I'm surprised they don't paint their faces and shit, too.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Even like Matt Taven does the skin the cat to get in the ring. It's like, really? Could you try harder, dude? Really?
Exactly. That's what it seems to me. But the third match on the top three this week from 205 Live, which is a good show now for the most part.
It is. It's just so hard to force yourself to sit down and watch them, and there's so much other wrestling going on.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Especially this week, or WrestleMania week coming up, which I'm going to try to watch as much wrestling as I can that week, because I'm sure it's going to be an amazing weekend of wrestling.
Yeah.
But no, it's really hard to just say, okay, I'm going to sit down and watch this 205 Live show where I expect them to pull the rug out from under me any episode now and just have an abysmal show. Especially when this tournament's over. I expect the show to completely die off again once the tournament's done.
It's possible. Isn't it interesting, though, that that's exactly what I said, you know, at one point on this show is like, what they need to do, go back to the fucking original formula, do a tournament for the belt and everything, and then they did it, and it's pretty fucking good.
No,
I don't know if more people are watching it. I feel like more people are watching it.
There's probably more people watching it for sure.
I'm watching it, and I didn't, so that's something.
There you go. I've watched more episodes of 205 Live since they've started this tournament than I have before it. That's very true.
Yeah. But yeah, the match here was the semifinal in the tournament. Mustafa Ali and Drew Gulak. Our GoFundMe was successful to get Drew knee pads, but he won't fucking wear them. Yeah, he won't wear them.
Where'd he get them?
They only work if you wear them, Drew. And he wasn't wearing any. We sent him. We got all this fucking going through this GoFundMe. We buy these knee pads. We send them to Drew. He won't fucking wear them.
Knee pads straight from High Spots, so you know they're good knee pads.
Yeah, they're quality fucking High Spots knee pads, man. Got a D on one and a G on the other one, even.
Yeah, like, DG, man. DG.
But this was good shit. At one point, Ali takes a back body drop from the table, from the announce table, to the floor. Like, okay. That's a fucking madman. Dude, he just landed like a bag of shit on there too. It was like
just a splat.
crazy. But it was really good. A lot of shit on the outside. They kept both, like, probably could have won by count out, but then would go out and further the fucking violence. It was good, man. Definitely, I'd say it's worth a watch. It was impressively good. But, and surprisingly, Mustafa Ali goes over as he should.
Mustafa Ali, it's crazy how I'm pretty sure Mustafa Ali was a replacement for somebody in the CWC.
Yeah.
And how far he's come since being just the replacement and being one of the focal points of the show now.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, dude. We'll say so that's our top 3 for the week. I quickly want to transition to this other part of 205 Live because we're here and we're talking about the CWC. Do you remember Kenneth Johnson?
The stutterer, right?
He was like fucking, yeah, that was like
tall
radio,
black guy that
basically.
stuttered, wouldn't he? Yeah, yeah.
He was like the kind of dude, you know who he reminded me of? The
water boy from that movie Radio, please.
Well, no, not even that as much as
Okay.
is it Hand That Rocks the Cradle, right? Where there's like this old weird black dude who's like the groundskeeper.
Yeah. God.
He reminds me of, yeah, like a groundskeeper.
Or,
he was on 205 Live this week.
Or maybe
Shit you not.
maybe he could have been Tom Hanks' co-star in Forrest Gump, Bubba. You don't know who I'm talking about?
He, yeah, I got you.
Okay.
He is fucking bad though, dude. And I don't know why he was on 205 Live.
Probably,
But,
he's probably from the area.
Maybe, but why was he in the CWC to start with?
Why was Raul Mendoza in the CWC to start with? Why was Sean Maluda in the CWC to start with?
Oh, I mean, I don't hate Raul Mendoza.
No, but I mean, there's so many other guys.
But
you
this
could have
Kenneth
picked.
Johnson guy was like leaps and bounds the worst person in there. Like he's awful, dude. He's got a great story, but he's awful.
Every tournament needs that person. In the Mae Young Classic, they had Marty Bell to the point where they switched the finish of her match halfway through. She was so goddamn bad.
Yeah. He was like, at first I didn't remember who he was, okay? So it starts off and I'm like, they're like, oh, Kenneth Johnson. I'm like, well, versus TJP, I'm going to take Johnson's my new favorite fucking guy. I'm immediately behind him. And then as the match goes on, by the end, I am like cheering TJP for holding the submission on longer, you know? Like, fucking choke him! Because he sucks, man. Really fucking bad.
That's horrible. You just ruined his day.
Yeah.
What's his name again? Kenneth Johnson?
Yeah. I mean, dude, I guess the worst stuff would be like saying he's like that dude from Hand That Rocks the Cradle and shit. That's what we do here. We make offensive jokes that people like it.
We do.
But you really aren't good at wrestling, so.
So yeah, no.
I just as soon blow my brains out.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the rest of the 205 Live while we're here. Lucha House Party was luchaing it up, doing good lucha things. They're taking on it's basically the Mexicans versus the Asians over there.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, they're really inciting race wars over on 205 Live.
Yeah, it was a singles match with Lince Dorado and Hideo Itami, but it's almost worth a watch. Kalisto, he's like acting as if it's his match on the way out to the ring. He's in the middle. He's out front. He's like, you know, say like it's Kalisto way out front, and Lince Dorado's in the back, and it's like the camera's trying to get around him so it can put up the nameplate for Lince Dorado, but Kalisto's too like in front of the camera, Lucha, you know, fucking. So that's your match for Mania is Alexander and Ali, and those two could fucking kill it.
They could. They're probably only going to get, 8 minutes on the pre-show, so don't get too excited.
Dude, come on. They probably will be on the pre-show.
Oh, without a doubt,
just takes
Austin
away the
Aries
whole
versus
thing,
Neville
right?
was on the pre-show last year, Jim. Do you think Alexander and Ali make it to the main show? No, sir. Not a fucking chance. They
Because
should.
especially you've had this
Yeah.
this big tournament for the belt, and you're trying to do that, and then you put it on the pre-show.
What's even crazier is they didn't highlight any of these tournament matches on Raw. Cruiserweights are gone from Raw, it seems.
Oh, dude, they are completely gone from Raw.
Yeah, so, I mean, bring them to SmackDown. Fuck it.
Just do something with them. But yeah, there's your mini 205 live. You talk about the news or what?
This week in the news, first time something 5-star has ever closed down. More names for All In and WWE and Hogan speaking. Over to you, Jim.
I'm Jim Vicious, and this is news to me. The biggest story of the week, we also get into Daniel Bryan.
Yes.
It's return to pro wrestling. A move that I did not see. I mean, we kind of heard rumblings of it recently, but I didn't think he'd be back in the WWE, man.
No, and it was odd hearing the rumblings just before WrestleMania, and it's like, oh, this is the rumblings that happen every year for Daniel Bryan. You know, it's like, oh, maybe he will, but no, just dismiss it and go. But no, Monday afternoon is when I first really started to hear it. It's like, oh wow, this might actually happen.
Yeah, dude, pretty fucking crazy. I don't know. If he's going to be staying there, his contract is up this fall, so it's going to be really interesting to see what ends up happening with it. But I thought the beginning of SmackDown was awesome. His promo on there,
I agree.
It was fucking good.
It was very heartwarming. He made a baby face in Brie Bella.
He put her over hard.
He did. And if you left that not feeling something tugging on your heartstrings, then man, I don't want to know you.
There's a lot of people out there, dude. I saw, well, not a lot, but I saw people like, who fucking did, bro? Not even that fucking.
Right?
Really,
okay,
dude?
Can't satisfy you, so just shut the fuck up.
It's like he's the most over guy in pro wrestling in the last, I don't even fucking know. Who was the last guy who was as over as he was?
The Rock. Maybe John Cena when he first started. I don't know.
Either way, but what are they gonna do with him here? I mean, they got a tag match, obviously. I expect.
Yeah, and that's cool. His first match back, have him, not have to, brace a full load. But I would imagine, I would like to see sometime maybe in the summer, a match against Nakamura or something at SummerSlam.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Oh, dude, that's
so
gotta
much
happen.
fantasy booking though. Like AJ and Bryan. There's so many matches that happen there.
Well,
Especially
Nakamura
now.
and Bryan has never happened. That's correct.
As far
Ever.
as I know, yeah.
What about Styles? Has that happened?
Yeah, I'm sure they both worked ROH for a couple of years together, so I'm sure
There needs to be somebody start a website and has it happened? Have these, so you can put in two wrestlers and see if they've ever anywhere wrestled each other.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It is actually really, Jim. You've got if only one of us were good enough for computers to use algorithms, we'd make.
There you go.
That.
Somebody do that and then just give us a kickback.
Yeah. Just put our logo on the website.
But they didn't want to use this guy last time they had him, and I mean, will they want to use him this time?
No, probably not.
Especially considering, is he a head kick away from fucking, convulsing in the ring? I mean,
he will be checked after. He will go under a medical evaluation after every match. That's been announced. So at least they're, because this is much like Kurt Angle's injury in 2003.
Yeah.
When he had to get, because the Federation, we've covered this extensively. He went and he underdid a what would you call surgery? Like the surgery is in development. They're trying to see if this new experimental surgery. Thank you very much. And it didn't work for Kurt Angle, right? With one chair shot later, and he was just fucked again. So hope this is all experimental as well. Like they say that they can get rid of Alzheimer's, which that's really fucking that's a big one to say that you can get rid of by using whatever Daniel Bryan did.
They went farther than that. They were saying that they can fucking cure autism.
That's the one I'm thinking of. Thank you for pulling that.
I mean,
out.
Alzheimer's is fucking crazy too, but
Yeah.
autism is like, can you really do that? Like,
Can you? Yeah, exactly. It's like this is definitely experimental.
He's the
And-
first guy, kind of this whole thing.
Exactly.
Ahead of
So he's the
any
guinea
football
pig.
player, any of that shit.
Yeah. So if something happens to him, then he's going to, he'll break this experimental treatment, or he'll give it life. Hopefully it works. I don't want to see him get kicked in the head and die on TV. That's not something I want to see.
Obviously.
But I hope he's really well. I hope he's 100%. I don't want him to be like 50% or 60%.
They say that his fucking brain looks like as good as a brain of somebody who's never done any kind of contact anything.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope it's true because I mean I do really love Daniel Bryan. So I think he's great.
Another thing too, it kind of goes into the other side of that is what got that guy over and originally, and what keeps him over here. He's just a dude.
Yeah.
He's not doing
He's a good
fake
dude.
fucking bullshit. He's not some fake dumb character like Roman Reigns, for example.
Well, exactly. He's Daniel Bryan. Like if you watch Wrestling Road Diaries and you watch his character on TV, they're the same character. It's just him. He's just a
You
cool
just
dude.
like the guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just like him as a dude. You're like, this guy's cool shit. He's a good guy.
Yeah, like I'm sure some of our health choices would clash, but I mean, he seems like a cool dude when he's not forcing kale on me.
I was watching the return thing because I actually went to it and watched that part live, which is the first live bit of any WWE programming I've watched since the start of this podcast. When I was watching it, like, this is Vicious sitting there, and she's like, "What, are you going to cry over there, you pussy?" And I'm like, "No."
Maybe.
I didn't cry.
I didn't cry either, but it was very emotional.
But it was good.
Touching, you felt it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like the last Dan O'Brien segment we had when he retired. You felt it. That was it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure. What else you got here, man? You mentioned, I didn't even have that story, but yeah, 5-Star Wrestling closed.
5-Star Wrestling closes its doors.
Big fucking surprise, dude.
Right.
Like, how to completely fail at Pro Wrestling Company 101 shit. You ever seen somewhere that like a giant fucking building and there's like 500 people in there?
Yeah. No, it's bad, and they're all walking around and everything, and nobody's staying still, and it's just the most unexciting looking product in the world. And they're full of mistakes too. That there was nothing I ever seen from 5-Star was crisp. It was always something fucked up through botchamania, or that was it.
Yeah.
But
It's really weird. I mean, they tried, but
yeah,
it didn't work
kudos on them. But you really sucked at it, guys.
yeah, right. You really dropped the fucking ball. Somebody lost a bunch of fucking money on that shit.
Oh, you're fucking right. They did, man. They did.
Speaking of losing a bunch of money, Aero Lucha. No, I don't know. I just saw this story this week from Aero Lucha where the top guy, the CEO of Aero Lucha, is like fighting off because like there's a lot of shit going back around now about the Harris brothers being Nazi sympathizers.
Yeah, they are. Did anybody see them in TNA when they wore swastikas to the ring, just on a T-shirt? Wasn't even a storyline thing. It was just the T-shirt he wore.
Do you want to hear this guy's response to that exact sentiment?
Sure.
He says, quote, "The Harris brothers' TV personas and gimmick were as bikers, but they are but as far from Nazi sympathizers as the East is from the West, and were in no way involved in that culture, behavior, or activity. This was much like the wrestler whose character or gimmick was Junkyard Dog. However, he did not work in a junkyard, nor was he part dog. Just as the wrestler known as The Undertaker wasn't in the funeral home business."
Yeah. Thanks for
What a
telling me
cunt.
how
I called this guy a
characters work.
cunt on Twitter. I was like, I had to find him on Twitter and just be like, "You are a fucking cunt." Just the tone of that. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, and come on, man. The Harris, I don't think there's anybody that really even bats an eye at somebody saying that the Harris brothers Nazi sympathizers.
He also points out Ron now does pro bono work for the Joseph School in Haiti to support orphans, and Don has a biracial family, which includes an adopted Filipino daughter. Now, I will admit that both of those things made me go, maybe I think they're reformed Nazis.
They could be reformed Nazis. Yes, that's
but
true.
at least acknowledge that they did, because they did have SS tattoos.
Yeah, exactly.
But people are trying to, I guess, like biker culture. Although I grew up in that shit, because my parents were like, we'd go to biker rallies and shit on the weekends.
Yeah.
And we, as little kids, we would witness all kinds of fucking crazy debauchery. But no less, I don't recall people having SS tattoos at biker rallies.
There you go.
But that's just me.
Well, I don't know what's an SS tattoo. Supreme Society or something like that, or was it?
No, it was like Hitler's elite military force, or the SS soldiers.
I know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
No.
Gotcha. We got weirdly political there for a bit.
And it looks like from this family picture, his daughter maybe has like a black boyfriend or something.
Fair enough.
As well.
Fair enough. I mean,
I don't. At least be like, hey, we were fucking dumb and we've changed our ways. Because when I was younger, I wouldn't say. This is an interesting thing, but when I was younger, I like 16, 17, I hung out with some fucking. I ended up falling in with these like Nazi dudes, and I wouldn't say that I was a Nazi, but these people were.
Yeah.
And it's just dumb. You're 16. You're a fucking idiot. So I can go back and say, yeah, I did hang out with a lot of those kind of people. Yeah. But obviously that's fucking stupid. And I figured that out by the time I was like fucking 18 years old, but no less. I think they could really fucking help the situation by being like, yeah, we were fucking stupid, and now we know better,
Yeah. No, I agree. I've never thought of Ron and Don Harris as being smart though. So,
well, it's hard when when your name's Ron and your brother's name is Don. You just like, I'm Don, I'm Ron. Like,
that's exactly how they spoke too. It's like they had some weird fucking promos on TNA back in 2003 too, just like about Ron killings and the color of his skin and stuff. Classless.
Probably don't do a racist gimmick. Although, I'm for it, man.
I'm for it. I had this conversation last night with a non-wrestling fan.
Yeah.
I was asking, I was like, so now explain, if you can, outside of the wrestling world, explain to me why you can't do a racist angle in wrestling when you can watch CSI Miami every second week and there's a racist there and nobody bats an eye. And he was shocked that you couldn't do one in wrestling. You know what I mean? There's so much stuff that's taboo in wrestling just because it's wrestling. And
as you were saying that, I started thinking like, how great would it be if there was a black dude who like refused to fucking work with white people? Like he doesn't want to. I don't want to touch gross white people.
Yeah,
I don't want gross white people anywhere near me.
Velveteen Dream would be great at that.
Dude.
Yeah, right.
Velveteen Dream is a racist.
But what kills it is that the last time they did a racist angle, they just killed it altogether. It was Booker T and Triple H. Or, you can do Muhammad Hassan as well, but like Booker T and Triple H, you had Triple H and Ric Flair making him take his bags because that's what his people are supposed to do. Really just making him backhand the comics and that for like 4 months and then have Booker T lose. Right?
I don't think WWE could do it, but I think it'd be okay somewhere else.
Yeah, I think Lucha Underground could probably do it.
It doesn't even have to be overt,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I could totally see them having like a fucking skinhead biker guy. I could see that.
Yeah, whatever, man.
This isn't even really like much news, but it popped me so hard that I had to bring this up on the show. Former guest of the show and friend of mine, Big P from the death metal band Gorgatron. He's been on the show a few times. He's awesome. He bought one of Jim Johnston's fucking amps.
You talk about Paul?
Yeah, Paul Johnson. Yeah,
okay,
Big P. He bought, because Jim Johnston left WWE, and now he's selling a bunch of amps.
Well, because I'm friends with
bought
Paul on Facebook. I seen this post. I didn't realize he actually bought it, though. I thought it was like one of those, like, I really need this.
No, he did. He bought a Mesa Boogie double rectifier head from Jim Johnston.
What?
So this amp could have been used to,
Make Ultimate Warriors theme.
Good.
Yeah,
Good. Well, I think this amp's
imagine
too
the
good for
ghost living inside of that's going to bring Fuck, I'm so stoned. Can bring Gorgatron to new heights.
Yeah, shout out to them. He doesn't really watch wrestling. Anytime I try to get him back on the show, I'm like, dude, come back on the show. He's like, I don't even watch this new wrestling. I'm like, I don't even care. Come on and let me tell you about it, because his reaction straight is like the best.
You
tell
know
him
what
how
would be
stupid
good?
WWE is now.
Get him on a pay-per-view take 2
Yeah,
and get him to watch something that he'd like to watch.
I do have a plan for a new thing. I've recently ordered a new computer. Which I would never even buy a laptop if I wasn't for this shit, but no less. You're definitely not operating in the black of podcasting, but no less. I have an idea for a new show we're going to do on the channel, and I'll probably have Paul on for that.
There you go.
Be good shit. But no less. What else we have?
We've been doing this news for a while, and we haven't really got... Ray Finks and Pentagon have announced that they're all in.
Oh, shit. I did not even see that.
Yeah, they will be at Chicago in September. That card will be filling up really fast. And then you got Flip Gordon reacting to everybody that gets announced for All In. It's like, what the hell?
Dude, that is going to be a fantastic show.
Yeah, I fully expect... this is just throwing darts in the air, but the Lucha Bros... that's what they call themselves, right? Lucha Bros?
I'm not sure what they call themselves.
Either way, Phoenix and Pentagon, I would imagine it would be against the Young Bucks.
Oh my god!
I would imagine.
That's
by the
glorious.
way. Speaking of that, did you see the new PWG set from the weekend?
I saw a little bit of it. Yeah,
isn't that beautiful compared to what they had?
Well, it doesn't take much, but yeah, definitely.
I can't wait to see that show because. It just seems I really like the steps forward. We've been talking about wanting PWG to take steps forward for a year now since I've been here.
Did you see the results?
No, I didn't.
Oh, is that spoiling if I mention some stuff?
Fuck no. I cared about was the set. I don't care about what happened.
Oh, well, Keith Lee defeated Chuck Taylor to become the new champion.
Nice. That's a good move. That's a really good move.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, nothing really on there, but I thought that was interesting, that they have a new champ.
Yeah.
What is this? Time is a flat circle is what that one's called.
They got the weirdest names. I don't understand it. I'm sure they're making a flat earth joke there.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio out for the Strong Style Evolved show.
Yes. Which, I mean, kind of seen it coming because he did tear a bicep, 2 or 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
But
he's out for this show, yet I've read that he's going to be doing some testing for WWE coming up here too.
Yes, which tells you that he is in talks with the WWE. And
he is.
They probably want to test it, just do a physical test on the torn bicep.
Yeah.
To probably just make sure... because they like to keep on top of that with people that they're talking to, right? So,
yeah. Also, Garza Jr. and Ultimo Ninja are allegedly there too.
fucking Garza Jr. Hopefully his shoulder's better and he decides to not work like a fucking idiot again in Impact.
Yeah.
I really like that guy, but man, he came off looking like an idiot. He's dumb as a post. He really is.
Yeah. I don't know why they even had him on there. It's fucking stupid.
No, me neither.
Yeah. WWE confirms recent discussions with Hulk Hogan, dude.
Yes, but only to teach their people on how not to do stuff. That's literally what it is, though. They've had him. They spoke to him about teaching people from his mistakes.
Yeah. I think they'll bring him back eventually.
I don't know. Can they though? the Moolah Battle Royal just got murdered completely. And don't you think there's going to be some kind of backlash when they say, so there's this racist we're going to bring back?
I'm not saying they should. I mean, I'm not saying I even want them to. I'm good. I've had my fill of
bring
Hulk
him back for a
Hogan.
day and then they'll lose him again. It's just like, oh man, Snickers said no.
I've had my fill of Hulk Hogan. I think we fucking all have. So.
I had my fill of Hulk Hogan back in '93.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
And I was only like 7 years old then.
Yeah, have you seen that kind of going around? That's about the Golden Lovers. They want to make wrestling more inclusive for the LGBTQ community.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. I know what the LGBTQ means, but
It's just kind of interesting, right? I mean,
well, this is
really
obviously
not
a
talking-
gay angle, if not, them actually being gay, which either or I don't have a problem with. But
yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's a problem with opening wrestling up to be more friendly to LGBT.
I think it's great, man. That's what I'm saying. I think it's great. I saw this thing on Twitter. This girl was talking about, like, oh, it's like a trans wrestling fan. I don't really feel like it's understandable. Do you want to go to some wrestling show? Like, are you going to get fucking guff from, the fucking jerk offs who go there? And she's like, I'm going to go to All In. And, like, they all retweeted it a bunch and all that shit. And I was like, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't know if people thought I was going to have some, like, oh, he's going to have some, like, offensive smart ass. Fuck,
No, man. No. More power to him. I don't want to look at your
awesome.
conformed vagina, but hey, man, be free.
Yeah. Well, you don't know. I mean, maybe if you had a couple of beers, maybe you would.
No, you've obviously never seen one.
I haven't.
No, it's like a scarred over hole in an abdomen. Basically, it's gross. It's at least the one I've never seen one in person, but
yeah,
I dated a girl once that was friends with one, and she sent me it. And it was weird. But yeah, it's not fun to look at.
We almost made it out of there without like offending anybody from that community.
You know what, man? If I'm fat, and if you looked at me, you'd probably be like, man, look at the size of his fucking gut. That's disgusting. It's the same thing of me saying your fake pussy is gross looking to me when my belly is gross looking to you. Go fuck
Don't
yourself.
talk about my fake pussy like that.
Put your fucking head in the hole and die, man. Fuck, I don't care.
We've got the nicest fake pussy ever.
You know what? And if you could show, if you have a very nice fake pussy, I will be like, thumbs up on you. But until I'm proven wrong, I haven't.
You want to take a look? You're saying you will take a look?
Oh man, I'll take a look at anything. If you looked at me, Jim, and you said I got this weird wart on my dick, would you take a look at it? Like, yeah, man, sure. I don't care. I'll look at the wart on your dick if you want me to see if it's infectious or not.
That's a fucking bro right there. That's a real bro.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a dick. You've got a dick. They're all dicks. There's so many dicks in this world. You gonna be afraid of every one of them? You know how many dicks are close to you every single day? Man, don't be afraid of them. Unless one is out of its sheath and coming close to your mouth, then get afraid.
Hashtag don't be afraid of dicks. Fucking, I guess the only other thing I had was that Ronda Rousey was on Raw. And it was really fucking bad.
You talking about the video of her and Dana Brooke?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Really fucking shitty.
The video that they
the final
played.
deletion?
No, it was while they played the Ronda Rousey video with Kurt Angle. During the final deletion was Elias and Braun Strowman.
Oh yeah. Why did you have her there and have her go out there but not put it on TV?
I think it was just to keep the crowd happy and to not have us see her go up against Dana Brooke and make fun of it. That's my. But then they released it and put it on WWE.com, so I don't know.
Yeah, and it was like I watched it before we started. Here's where I was watching. It was like 7 million people have watched that. So,
Jesus, 7 million people disappointed as fuck.
Yeah, very awful. And then I guess the only thing, did you see Paul Heyman? It's not really reported, but I saw it somewhere that Paul Heyman did like a live thing in the UK recently, and he basically proposes like, what if Lesnar beating Undertaker was a shoot? He's like, what if
I've heard that
Lesnar decided that? What if Lesnar decided that he was going to do this and there's nothing that anyone, and all these marks like freak out, you know? It's like why would he lie about that? Like, it's fucking Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman. That's what he
kidding me?
did.
It's like the most bullshit artist ever. But it was I thought it was an interesting thing to like, you know, to think about.
Yeah, no, I heard the audio of it. I don't know where I heard it. It was on some podcast, and yeah, it's interesting. You know, it's a cool story. That's all he's doing. He's on a Q&A. He's got fill time with stories. This is a story that he can fill time with, and guess what? You're going to talk about it afterwards.
He's doing a show. Yeah, he's doing a show WrestleMania weekend, and he's saying that he's going to like fucking get in a bunch of trouble for the shit he's gonna do, which obviously to try to get you to come.
Yeah,
but
I mean, he's
just a master, dude. Him sitting there telling that story is like, the whole room is captivated by this one man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like imagine if he had his own like podcast, which I'm sure he'll never do, but like, he could. Just the story and just how he tells stories. It does captivate you. He gets you in. He knows when to elevate the story. He knows when to bring you down to let you rest. He's a master at storytelling. Master.
Yeah, you won't get a Paul Heyman podcast, but you can listen to a Sean Mooney. Someone told me that they're like, oh, I heard about the Sean Mooney. Are you listening to the Sean Mooney podcast, bro?
No.
What the fuck? Not you, but I'm just like in general. I was like, really, dude?
Why would I
like,
want to
or
listen
Lillian
to
Garcia's fucking podcast?
Why?
Get out of here.
No. A Mean Gene podcast, yes.
Does he have one?
No.
Oh, I was like, that one I would probably listen to. If it was just like him and Pat Patterson getting drunk, oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Him coaxing Pat Patterson, tell him all these gay stories.
Oh man, that's all I got. You got anything else?
I've actually got a few more things. Actually, Satin versus Russo.
Oh God.
You can. Or we
pussy versus idiot.
Yeah, you hate Satin. I hate Satin. You hate Russo. I hate Russo. We both tend to side on that Satin's a cunt.
Yeah.
And
I'm in the Russo camp on this one.
Yeah. I'm all for Russo, man. It's like, you know what?
Yeah.
Out of all this, you do seem like the more level-headed one.
You know, as time has gone on, I actually don't hate Russo all that much anymore. Like some of his views, I disagree with, but I disagree with
goddamn word he says usually.
Well, that's true. That's true. But I mean, Satin's just, especially after he's like, oh, the whole Lucha Underground thing a week before, right? Oh, because the Constitution, and then he's like threatening to sue Russo for Russo showing a picture that his girlfriend put on social. It's fucking stupid.
He was going to sue Russo because what happened was that whole thing happened, and then him and Russo started talking. Russo recorded the conversation.
Oh, right.
And he was going to release. He was like, you mentioned releasing the audio, and he said, if you release that audio, I'll sue. When he dropped all charges against the guy who was threatening to kill his wife. It's like,
allegedly.
Yeah. Like,
allegedly.
What the fuck? So like this is more punishable to you than somebody trying to come on, like this just makes sense.
It depends on the laws actually, because like it's here in the U.S. it's state by state, but as far as I'm aware, in my state, as long as only it's funny, it's like if one party knows it's being recorded, it's okay. Some places both parties have to know, otherwise you could not do anything with it.
Yeah, it's inadmissible in court.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, it could depend, but fucking yeah, that's just like I didn't even bring that up because it's like we've talked about Ryan Satin and we don't like Ryan Satin. He's a bitch.
What is he, Jim?
Bitch. Bitch. We have a few samples we could probably play for that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Gay. That's not the one I was thinking, but that works. That's fine. And what else you got?
Showtime is making a Mauro Ranallo documentary.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's interesting. I don't know how interesting his life is, but I mean, good on Mauro.
Will it address his, mental issues?
Oh, I'm sure it will. I'm sure that'll be a focal point, probably, and JBL.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Yep. Big Cass is cleared, and the XFL has some company.
Oh, dude.
Well,
First off, Big Cass being cleared is funny because, like, his buddy's not there. His buddy's fired, and his girlfriend broke up with him, so. Holy fuck, dude.
Talk about being alone.
No shit. Yeah, right. Who's he going to go back? Nobody.
Yeah, no, might as well go to Raw so we don't have to see Carmella all day.
Isn't he on Raw?
Yes.
He is on Raw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you might as well be on Raw because he's been gone so long now. You can have him show up anywhere.
You could.
Back to NXT you go, motherfucker.
This football thing is huge, dude.
Yes, XFL is dead in the water. They
It's
are
fucking
absolutely dead in
over,
the water.
dude.
It's over because this was American Alliance Football or Alliance of America Football or something like that, AAF. They're going. They're first off, they're on CBS. They've got TV, and they're starting.
Well, it's not
year.
mean CBS, right? The first
No,
game and the
CBS
championship
Sports.
are on CBS.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the rest is on CBS Sports. But still, XFL has no TV. They have nothing. They don't have anything worked out. They don't have teams. They don't have how they're going to have teams. But this starts a year before. So, bye.
It's over.
Yeah.
That's it, dude.
You're done. You're not going to be the third NFL. You're not going to be a third football league to come around.
Yeah.
You know, that guy will not live. Like the AFL, that barely fucking is a thing, right?
It wasn't. I mean, well, like the Arena Football League?
Yeah.
Oh, the Arena Football League's, I don't know if it's still going. Yeah, well, it must not be too popular if I don't know if it's still going.
Exactly. Bon Jovi owns a team. Jesus.
Yeah, for sure. But this is going to be. Well, I never understood why they came out and said that. Like, oh, in 2 years we're going to do this. Why did you make a big announcement about it?
Charlie
You
Ebersol
kept your
of
fucking
all
mouth shut.
people.
I thought that then when McMahon did that, why would you come out and announce shit that you have nothing set up for?
Yeah, I don't know.
Fucking stupid. So hopefully that's the end of that because the XFL is going to be stupid anyway.
I mean, I'm not.
All those
watch
players, all the players that aren't in the current systems, they're gonna get bought here. They're gonna probably get contracts. Who's he gonna get to play? Like it's done for on every fucking front.
And they've already said that the AAF will have their contracts in a way where they can go and play in the NFL. Right, because this won't be conflicting time schedules, but they will stop any other springtime football. You can't play for any other springtime football team, which would be the XFL.
No.
So, I mean, it's just killing everybody. So, or just killing they're all killing that.
There's also the illusion, right, that
Hello?
comes back, you're like, oh shit, it's time for football again.
Yes.
I think it's an illusion that people want to watch football the entire year. That's what makes football popular in America is that it goes away and then it comes back. So, a lot of people have tried this. This isn't like, oh, this is the first fucking time someone's tried to do a football league. There's a bunch of them. A bunch of them that I've already forgotten about. Every 5-10 years, someone tries to do another football league and it never works.
I can see that being. You can look at any sport like that. Who wants to watch baseball all year round?
I don't want to watch baseball ever, to be honest.
I love baseball. Who wants to watch hockey all year round? You get that little break from it, and then it gives it longevity again. You can watch another season. So it's if you had hockey or football all year round, you're just going to get sick of it.
I always thought it was surprising that the AFL isn't more over, right? Because at least arena football is a completely different take on football.
Yes.
I actually don't mind arena football. I think it's kind of sweet. We have a sub, AFL arena team here, and it's just cool. It's like, you know, it's cool football to watch. It's different. You know, how different is this going to be? This other one's just going to be like the NFL. Yeah. Do we need that? Do we need another NFL?
Yeah, and that's the question to be had. You know, the NFL's having a hard enough time being themselves these days. Is somebody really going to be able to come in here and do NFL better than the NFL?
Yeah, it's a fucking long shot by far.
They will never be number one. They'll just be a close or a distant second all the time. And there could be capital to make out of it. You won't know until they start.
Well, at least Vince is fucked, and that kind of pleases me a little bit. I have to admit that I was like,
as soon as I heard it, it was like, bingo. Yes.
Because I don't like Vince McMahon, and I fucking hope for his demise.
Yeah,
Say what you will about that.
Shit. He's a piece of shit.
So that's the news. Holy fuck!
That was a lot of news. That was a lot of news, but we did it in under an hour, so we've still got plenty of time to go for plenty of subjects to come.
Oh fuck! Sell them the second half of the show.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna go into Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was in Dallas, Texas, the first of 2 nights in Dallas. What do you think of the show? What do you want to talk about on the show?
Well,
the opening angle, I suppose I should talk about.
Yeah, I guess Angle comes out to open the show. He announces that Roman's still suspended. And he says that Brock is not here yet, but he will be here. And then what happens? Roman Reigns comes.
I just feel like what a waste this is on him. We could use this on a guy that the crowd would actually believe, and get behind. Didn't do much for me, dude.
No, I agree. There wasn't much. To me, the most fascinating point of this segment is Roman attacks 3 U.S. Marshals.
Yeah.
And yet, Michael Cole is so shocked that the U.S. Marshals haven't come out to help Roman against Brock Lesnar. It's like, because he fucking beat them all up. They're all out cold.
How shitty that one dude put the handcuffs on. And of course he handcuffed people in front, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn. It just didn't do anything at all for me.
No.
They stretcher Roman out. They go back to it so many times that Lesnar actually gets over on it. Crowd's fucking behind Lesnar. And a little bit of a "you deserve it" chant as they stretcher him out. How are you supposed to not cheer Brock? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not going to work. It's just, you do whatever you want with Roman Reigns. It's not going to happen. But this stubbornness of doing it year after year after year is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. No, it's, the definition of insanity is doing something, again, expecting a different result. It's complete insanity is what it is.
Yeah, from there you get into this whole Bliss and Asuka thing. So 40 minutes into the show is the first match.
Yeah.
And it's Bliss versus Asuka, and I don't know why.
They announced it last week.
Yeah, but why though?
Yeah, no, there is why. Why is right. I don't know. They when they did that promo thing, it was kind of hinted at then, but not really said. When they did the promo last week, where Asuka said that she wanted to face the best, but no, I don't know.
So Bliss bails out to the outside, and Asuka just stands there and watches her get counted out, which makes her look even stupider than she already does.
Yeah. You knew they weren't going to have Alexa Bliss lose to her anyways going into WrestleMania, but then you just ask the question, well, why would you do it to begin with? You know what I mean? The
post-match, Nia is out. And the biggest bit of kayfabe in this whole show is that she's able to catch up to Alexa Bliss, who's running away from her.
Yeah, no, She really did run over Mickey James, though, hey? And Mickey James looked fine.
Dude, yeah, that hair.
Oh, dude, she just looked trashy in all the right ways.
Yeah, pretty good. Backstage, Angle sets up Nia and Alexa for Mania, the match we all saw coming, and it just makes like Alexa looks dumb. Like, of course this is gonna happen, like it's whatever.
Yeah, at least it's something we expected it to happen. The way they told the story, it makes sense that it's going to happen. At least it's not insulting my intelligence that this is, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, I get it. It's not just throwing together.
Strowman is out. Says that he's told he has to have a partner. Still say to James Ellsworth. Awesome.
I'm assuming it's going to be Elias.
He gets interrupted by the Bear, which I enjoyed. I popped for them saying, like, you got to fucking travel together, you got to train together, you got to sleep together, you got to suck dick together,
do your hair together.
Yeah, exactly. But that was pretty good. Also, except for Sheamus in here, he botches the line and then just like, let me start that over.
We're live. Oh.
Yeah. No, it's live, pal. Yeah.
Yeah, Sid Vicious, buddy.
1 hour, 6 minutes in, you get your second match, and it goes immediately to commercial.
Yep.
And that's Braun defeating Cesaro.
Which I'm excited to see this match at WrestleMania. Because Cesaro and Braun together can be great on that stage. You know what I mean? Just having Braun throw Cesaro around like he's James Ellsworth. Because Cesaro can do it.
Yeah. From there, a little bit of broken Hardy stuff, but we go to commercial. We return to Titus Worldwide and then Revival in progress.
Nobody got a fucking entrance. Not a soul. Not even an announcement who they were. It was just... No.
Yeah. The Revival win. Guess who took the pin?
Apollo.
Always, dude. Always.
Yeah, which I understand in the way where Titus O'Neil is probably, until now, where Braun Strowman is a part of the tag team division, the biggest guy in the tag team division on Raw. So it's kind of hard to believe that Scott Dawson is going to pin Titus O'Neil. It just makes more sense he's going to pin Apollo. But it does suck that Apollo is the workhorse of the team and just eats all the pins. He's now that Bray Wyatt's gone, he is the eater of pins.
Yeah, exactly. We get a little bit of a Revival promo in which they say they're going to win the Battle Royal as a team. You just lost a Battle Royal. We just watched you fucking lose.
Jim, this is the first time they've even mentioned the Andre the Giant, the Battle Royal. It's the first time. It hasn't even. It was never even announced. There's not even a graphic for it yet.
Yeah, they've been too busy worrying about the Stephanie McMahon Memorial Battle Royal.
You are a cunt.
Mark Henry going into the Hall of Fame.
Finally, we got somebody good.
Yeah, it's an honor for him to be in this class that's headlined by that JJ kid. That kid, have you noticed that kid is the front and center? He is standing in front of Goldberg in the graphic.
Oh, yeah.
People are like, well, that's because he's short. Like, is it really?
Well, like,
it just looks so fucking stupid to see this little kid sitting there with all of them.
It does, but I mean, PR, right? They care more about their public relations than they do who's headlining or who's front of the picture.
They have then a new package for the Women's Battle Royal. It's just hilarious. It's over the top, like, a week later we got a new thing. That didn't even exist.
Just magic fucking pixie dust. You don't remember a thing.
Yeah. Sasha and Bailey had a promo where they got wutted fucking completely the whole time. Just awful.
Yeah. I mean, you got Sasha Banks who has no charisma whatsoever. Not a fucking lick of it. And Bailey,
my hero, Eddie Guerrero.
And Bailey's got the bit of charisma she's got is awkward charisma. And It's just weird. Just you got two people there that seem too nervous to really amplify their character, and it's just boring.
They the faces argue and they get defeated by Abhorlution. Did you see that picture of DeVille?
Oh,
That's been going around.
The camel toe.
That's like more than camel. It's like her vagina looks like it's in
sealed.
one of the. Yeah, dude, it looks like it's in one of those vacuum sealed bags. That's exactly where I was going. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite revealing. There was nothing left to the imagination there.
No, not at all. I guess she's into chicks. Is that legit, or is that just like everyone's saying?
I think that's people getting mixed up with her and Deanna Purrazzo.
Oh.
Because they do look a lot alike. But I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'll do a quick Google search, though. We'll see.
Oh, God. People said it like it mattered, you know? Well, she didn't even do it. Like, well, I don't care. I'm still going to look at it. I mean, she's going to put her vagina out there. I'm going to look at it. It's on the fucking show.
Sonya Deville is openly lesbian. She mentioned it on Tough Enough. Fair enough.
There you go. Well, good to know. You have a Cena segment, which is just awful.
Yeah. No,
He gets interrupted by Kane, and Kane chokeslams him.
Walks away. Fuck. But
go ahead.
I think we mentioned this last week. Did we not? This, in my opinion, further cemented that we're getting American Badass at WrestleMania. Because he talks about how he hammers home that Taker's no longer the Phenom. He's just a man.
Also, why is he not on this? This was in Texas. They were in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, it's weird, hey? That really didn't make any sense.
Yeah, did you also catch that? He said he's going to send Tyler Black and Prince Nevitt back to bingo holes?
That was The Miz?
Oh, that was The Miz later. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm looking at I'm looking at my wrong thing here.
But he also, it makes sense with Kid Rock and how we haven't gotten any spook effects lately, and that's and that could kind of tell you the story why he hasn't shown up, because he's going to be American Badass and it's made to be a surprise for WrestleMania. I'm assuming that's what this is all about. There will probably be a video played next week or this Monday, just like an answer to the video, or answer to Cena in video form. And how like he was cutting his hair that one time in that one video a couple of years ago. Yeah. So we'll probably get something along those lines, or maybe like a motorcycle somewhere, and that'll be a hint. And then it'll come out on. It gives him a fucking reason not walk the ramp. There's so many reasons to give him the American Badass gimmick, especially where he's nothing like the old Undertaker. So just abandon it now.
Fair enough. We had the 6-man tag here. The Miztourage. And the Balor Club, who still come out separately, so I don't know what that's supposed to be about.
Yeah, let's not forget they call him Nevitt, not Devitt.
Yeah, I thought that was great.
I wonder, was it purposeful, or did he just have Neville on his mind?
Yeah, I don't know. He probably doesn't know the difference. And then, the final deletion, which we talked about. 6 matches, 3-hour show.
Yeah, I enjoyed the pace of the show. Did you notice how they had the whole show segmented? Somebody would come out for a promo, and then their match would start, and that's just how they got into every match.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made it a lot of promo time. Which I didn't like. There's too much.
I didn't like this show. No, I never liked the show.
I thought it flowed well. I mean, it was okay, but
final deletion, or ultimate deletion, excuse me, was the only thing really worth your time. And it wasn't even on the Hulu version, which I thought was funny.
Well, yeah, it's because Vince McMahon hated it.
But it got over. Like that was the most watched third hour of Raw all year.
I think the YouTube video has done really well as well. So,
well, there you go. From there, as we move into SmackDown Live.
Oh, was not. Gee, that was a quick one, Jim. Should I even play the music now? I didn't even realize we were fucking moving. Anyway, SmackDown.
Oh, we were done. I was done with Raw.
Oh right, yeah, no. We've talked enough about it. We've already talked about this Daniel Bryan.
Yeah,
opening
we ain't got much to
segment.
talk about here. Then.
No, Rusev. What did you think of Rusev and Nakamura?
I liked it the first time. When we just saw it like a week or two ago.
Yeah. It was definitely not up to that level, and that level wasn't that great anyways. It was just a good match, but I did like Nakamura being a little bit lighthearted Nakamura in this match since he's already beat him. So he's fucking with him by lightly kicking him in the head.
Yeah,
But,
and you could tell too during the attack post match, they don't have Styles get in the ring like this. He is hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
They're hoping for the best on that.
I think they're just hoping that he can come in and do his match and go away for a while because I'm sure Nakamura is going to win.
Yeah, this
Just
is also
imagine, though,
backstage. As
Just
well.
1 second though. Just imagine if Nakamura or if AJ Styles couldn't go, because they had a backup plan for Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon for in case Daniel Bryan didn't get cleared, there was another partner for Shane McMahon, and you go back to that and just do Daniel Bryan and Nakamura for the WWE Championship. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, no build though. Yeah.
Fuck it. Imagine how.
I guess.
I wouldn't mind it at all. I think the match itself would be enough, and then the nostalgia of it and seeing Daniel Bryan back for the first time and against Nakamura, I'd be fine.
Be a way
You
better
can continue that
return.
feud.
Yeah, be a way better return for him than this like tag team bullshit with Shane McMahon. But
Yeah.
yeah. From there we had the awful backstage with Charlotte and Natty, just painful.
Oof. Man, it is not fun at all, was it? What was Charlotte
Just,
even watching on TV herself?
I don't know. They didn't just send Natalia out to pasture. I'm done with that.
Oh, I wonder how many times I've heard you say that, Jim.
Yeah, that's true. Corbin and Dillinger fucking had a dog shit match.
What a horrible
Corbin
end of days that was.
Corbin fucks the end, then just throws him out of the ring, and he comes back in. They just do it again.
Yeah, he didn't dive off the second rope this time, at least. At least
Right.
he didn't go that carbon copy. But yeah, no, it's just embarrassing.
Yeah, really. But Dillinger should have tried to roll him up there. Is what he should have done.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Do it as like an escape roll up, for 2 or something. But
But
can't
what that
expect
tells us is that Dillinger's just not that good, like we've talked about earlier in the show.
this botch was on Corbin, not him.
No, but I mean, like a really good wrestler. Like I bet you, if that happened to AJ Styles, he probably would try a roll up.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, that's fair.
AJ Styles is great, but Ty Dillinger is not, in my opinion. a good wrestler.
Charlotte and Natalia. Carmella comes in to attempt to cash in, but fails to get the ref to ring the bell in time. I don't know. It just allows Natalia to roll up the champion because, I don't know. Why is she beating Charlotte 2 weeks before WrestleMania?
You're I don't know, man. I think the whole point of this match is where Carmella and Natty have been somewhat buddy-buddy over the last couple weeks. You could have she came out just to show, hey, remember I have this briefcase. I can use it at WrestleMania, and just went from there. It's still weird though that Charlotte won or Natty won. You could have still had Charlotte win and tease that at the same time.
Yeah, very goofy. Usos. Who was like, it's funny, at the beginning of this, like, the crowd's going, oos, they're into it. And then they say that they're the best tag team ever, and the crowd just like, no, you're not, dude. You can tell the crowd just dropped off, because they're like, okay, this is getting dumb now. Now you've went too far.
You've jumped the shark.
Yeah. Harper defeats Jimmy Uso.
With the most amazing spinning lariat.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Jinder, Rude, and Orton had stuff. I'm going to be straight up. I skipped the whole thing. Fuck
I'm with you,
anything
brother.
involving those guys.
I didn't watch it.
That's good, man. I'm glad that I was the only one because, like, I just don't care. Anything with those dudes can fuck off.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I wish I'd have skipped Naomi and Becky versus Morgan and Logan. Actually, it looks like I did. Yeah, I have no notes. I don't know who won. I don't know anything.
Becky won with the disarmer on Logan. The match itself, meh. You know, like the match was at its best when it was Becky Lynch and Sarah Logan. That was straight up. Other variations was very lackluster, and it was a nothing match.
And to close the show, we had this attack on Bryan from Owens and Zayn, which, you know, I know you have to get out in front of it and you had to make the announcement, whatever, but how good would it have been if they didn't announce that Bryan was cleared, and here at the end of the show they fuck him up? That would have been amazing. Yeah,
no, I agree. It would have had more buzz. But now, mind you, being a publicly traded company, that buzz can go the wrong way. And it's like this is a guy here that's not trained to compete, or he's not cleared to compete, taking all this crazy stuff.
Oh, come on now! Right. But if anyone said that, you'd be like, "Well, yeah, we cleared him." I mean,
well, yeah, no,
I don't see that being like enough of a reason to not do it. I think they wanted to pop a rating, but if you'd have done that, you'd have popped it for next week.
That's true.
People want to tune in. They'd be like, "What? He came back at the end of the show, and you know he got fucked up. What's going to happen next week?"
Yeah, but you know, if they did it that way, by the time Wednesday rolled around, they would have announced that he was cleared. You know what I mean? That's just how they work. There's no week by week. It's day by day.
Still would have been way better for the show.
It would have been much more of a surprise.
Yeah, but he's back in the saddle here, taking power bombs on the apron and shit. Holy fuck!
I know. And then those corner drop kicks he was doing, he's almost landing on his head.
That's awesome.
Man, I love this guy. We've been waiting for this for years.
Yeah, I'm happy he's back.
Me too. I said that too many times. My repeat, man.
From there, I don't know, some of the other shows, I guess we could bust through kind of what's going on in some of these other shows. NXT. Ciampa finally cut a promo. It was perfect time, too. If they'd have done the thing where he didn't say anything again, I would have shit on it, but...
Yeah, no, I liked them too, going around ringside and ripping up the Johnny Gargano emojis.
How about that old lady just like...
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the old lady was priceless, man.
She's a stunt granny.
Oh, without a doubt, she's a stunt granny. I loved her, though. I wish that was my grandmother.
Just like fucking thumbs down, booing him in the face. Fucking awesome.
Did you notice it was back in Full Sail? I didn't even realize it until I'm looking at my notes now.
Oh, I guess, yeah, we were. There's a footage of doctors with Tyler Bate, who, dude, what is this dude wearing?
Liv Morgan obviously dressed him. He's wearing her glasses.
God damn.
A shirt that Neville left him when he walked out, and yeah.
Just what are you wearing, dude?
Mark
Get
Andrews
your shit together. Yeah.
It's hand-me-downs.
He's hurt, so Mustache Mountain is out of the Dusty Classic.
Which is weird. It's hard to look at that and be like, and look at a timetable because this was taped so long ago.
Yeah.
You know, so actually, this probably wasn't taped so long ago with the Full Sail.
No, not that long ago.
No.
Birch and Lorcan, who we wanted to be a tag team for so long, and now they are, and they don't do anything with them. They take on the replacement team of Roderick Strong and his partner Pete Dunne, who take the win.
Yes.
It was a really good match, actually.
It was. I quite enjoyed it. I tweeted out that there seems to be some kind of weird sexual tension between Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. And Klondike Bill came back and said, it's ludicrous. Everybody knows Dunne's a lesbian. I just like, just fucking popped my fucking balls. It was great.
I didn't even see that one.
Oh, man.
Whoever the fuck is behind that account.
The funniest fucker.
Yeah. in the latest line of, they can't fuck this guy up, seriously, can they? We have a Ricochet hype video.
You just know he's going to win that ladder match. How they get to that ladder match is beyond me, too. There's only 2 weeks away. Well, I suppose that's William Regal's announcement for next week is going to change the landscape of NXT, I would imagine.
Yeah. You think they put Ricochet over in that?
I would imagine so.
He's such a no-brainer star, dude. Seriously, this guy is a no fucking brainer.
No, if they can't, they can fuck him up by having him speak, because he's not going to be able to speak.
He's not very good at it.
No, the moment they give him a microphone is the downfall of Ricochet. But, I mean, we'll see. It's kind of hard for them not to fuck him up when you can't speak on the mic, because they force you to. Even if you
Ember Moon defeated Aliyah.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't watch this.
I don't blame you. Yeah. Shane Baszler was on commentary. They stared down post-match.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't care about that. This was
You know what? I would care about this a lot more if Ember Moon had a character. I think. Because Shayna Baszler has a character. She's the asshole. She's the bitch. But then she's facing a girl that wears contacts, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all she's got. And, okay, she howls. Okay, cool.
Next, Raul Mendoza was out, and I was actually a little excited. I was like, I haven't seen Raul Mendoza in a while. And then he just gets flattened. Pearl Harbored by Almas. Like, God damn it.
It's funny, too. He's just attacking his brethren from south of the border.
Yeah, I know.
Only one of me allowed.
Yeah, they had a Lars Sullivan vignette. I guess they're preparing for his return.
Did you see the video of him laying down on the ground, holding up a fucking bench bar with one arm and getting up with it with like 165 kilos on it?
No.
My good fucking God, Jim, this guy's a maniac.
I don't doubt it, dude.
Can you imagine one arm in the air with a great big fucking bench press, and you're getting up, and you're keeping this up in the air, and it's 160 kilos or whatever. Holy fuck.
The big motherfucker.
He is.
And then other than that, Adam Cole defeated Cassius Ohno. A good match.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tuned out of Cassius Ohno matches, though. I don't care about him anymore. You know why? Because he loses every single one of them. I have not seen Cassius Ohno win a match in what feels like days, weeks even. I don't know. Like, it's been forever.
Yeah, he doesn't win anymore.
No, and
That's
so
for sure.
I don't care about your matches anymore because it's no point. I know who's going to win. It's sure it'll probably be a good match, but surprise me, motherfucker.
Yeah. Ring of Honor, we pretty much covered everything on there. There was only really a few matches.
There was a tag team match to start, and I don't know who it was because I didn't watch it. I wanted to go straight to my Japanese ladies.
The Dogs and Coast to Coast.
Oh, so nothing. I would have probably puked if I watched it anyways.
Best part was after Coast to Coast took the win. Bruiser and whatever the fat fuck guy he's with.
What,
came
Beer
in
City
and beat him
Bruiser?
down. Well, Beer City Bruiser, but his
Shane
partner is
Taylor.
like... No.
The black guy?
No, he's a big fat white guy.
Oh, like there's another big fat white guy with Beer City Bruiser?
Yeah, way fatter than him, too.
Oh, then I have no
This
idea.
guy's a big fat fuck. Yeah, they're a tag team now.
Don't know. Haven't
Well,
seen
whatever.
it. I didn't watch it, remember? I only watched from the women.
Yeah. Main event was cool, too. So,
It was cool.
pretty much Ring of Honor. I didn't watch Impact this week, although I did see EC3 did get the fire fucking briefcase.
Yeah,
so surprise there, folks.
Yeah. Shocker.
What the fuck? That's so stupid. What a bad idea. We're taping this shit and we're going to air it fucking 4 months from now. So let's do this. Like, the guy's already been on NXT and shit.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
Fucking stupid.
I got a question for you, Jim, before we go anywhere.
Yeah.
When we were talking about the 20, I don't know why the fuck I said that. When we were talking about the top three, you had mentioned that there was one that was going to be omitted that people would have thought we would have had there.
Oh, I forgot totally about it. Yeah.
Jim, tell us what match that was and why it's not there.
The New Japan Cup final, which is Tanahashi and Zack Sabre Jr. And it's not there because I didn't like it. I don't like Zack Sabre Jr. I think he's fucking boring. And yeah, that's why it wasn't one of my top 3.
No, Zack Sabre Jr. looks like a 12-year-old wrestling. It's I don't like his selling. There's not a lot I like about Zack Sabre Jr. Sure, he's a smooth technical wrestler, but his style is not one that I find appealing in the ring.
What are they doing here? Why
know.
did they even beat everybody? Because he did. I don't have a list of all the guys he beat in this tournament.
Naito, I want to say either Ishii or Ibushi, one of the two. Tanahashi.
Ibushi. Yeah, he beat Ibushi.
All the main guys in the tournament. Zack Sabre Jr. beat. He challenged Okada and then cut a promo on how gross warm beer is. And yeah, it's not. I don't know. Doesn't have me.
I don't get it. I don't get why they're doing this. Why they're having him beat all these guys and pushing him so high. Him of all people. I don't get it.
No.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I just totally forgot about it. Because people would probably be like, "Well, what about that?"
Well,
it just bored me. And this whole cup, I didn't like the cup because he was winning everything.
Well, and there wasn't. It's not like it was riddled with names, anyways.
Yeah, I just didn't get into it, man. There's some good matches in there worth watching, but for the most part. And then they go into this show with very little fucking build. This strong style show.
Yes.
This with Ray out, to me, it's a one match card.
I mean,
honestly.
Sure, if you look at it in super high profile matches, it's a one match card. But there's going to be a lot of good matches on the card. It's still going to be fun to watch. Because you look at you got Tanahashi, Kushida, Dragon Lee, and Taguchi taking on Sonata, Naito, Bushi, and Takahashi. First off, you got Dragon Lee and Takahashi in the same match. They're going to kill each other. Liger and Ospreay is going to be fun.
At this point, I'm just trained to look at these 8-man tags and shit in New Japan as just nothing. They're the thing that I skip every time when I get to the main portion of the card, I don't know.
I get what you're saying, but a lot of the stories are told during those 8-man tags.
That's true.
Right?
That is true.
There is a lot of interesting elements in those 8-man tags, and those 8-man tags almost turn into just like 4 singles matches because it's balls to the wall action. I would imagine White and Page to be a decent match. Okada, Ishii, and Zack Sabre Jr. and Suzuki should be a good match as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you're going to get some Sabre and Okada, which makes sense. What do you think of Ospreay replacing Rey Mysterio?
I mean,
against Liger?
He's probably the right one to do it, to take on Liger, because what they're looking for is technically a foreign star to take on Liger. You can't really have a Japanese guy do it. I don't know. Yeah, it's.
To me, that took that match down a lot. I was really excited to see Ray and Liger, and now we're not going to get to see that. It's not going to happen again. You know that.
Yeah, no.
This is like our one chance for that.
Yeah, no, it's not. We're not going to get it, but I mean, Omega and Ibushi though in the Young Bucks is going to be off the walls. I think that's just going to be absolutely insane.
Yeah, I think it definitely will.
So, overall, though, I'm reading here the show is on Access at 8 p.m. for those in the U.S., while everybody outside can watch it on New Japan World. So, Jim, you can go fuck yourself. I can watch it. You can't.
Cocksuckers.
Just get yourself a fucking... oh, no, you're going to be watching on your Xbox, eh? Put a fucking DNS, change your DNS to a Canadian DNS.
Yeah, I probably could. I'll just wait for it and watch it Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
And avoid spoilers and all that bullshit.
Ooh, shit.
That's like the one time where it airs at at a normal time. I won't be able to watch it. You think they put here with the Page and White match? I think I'd put it on Page. They won't, but I would.
I would too. In my opinion, he's the guy that probably should be getting it, but they probably won't do it because I've gotten so behind. You as well, gotten so behind Page over the last few months.
I just don't like White. I never have.
Yeah. You know, he's a weird lesbian joker.
Lesbian joker.
Yeah.
My favorite quote of the whole show. Fuck. We've got brand new Federation podcast coming up.
We do
Sunday.
Yes, Sunday. It came out yesterday for Fug Club members and Patreon subscribers, but this Sunday on iTunes, Stitcher, all those other places. You get the Halloween Havoc 89, Night of the Terror Dome, bitch.
The fucking Terror Dome.
Yeah. So it's an exciting show. The Terror Dome match is, just fascinating to watch for many reasons. Shit catches on fire. Rick Steiner takes like if somebody were to throw you throat first onto the ropes.
Yeah.
Right? Well, he gets thrown ear first onto the ropes and just fucking clocks himself. It's a lot of good stuff, man. A lot of good stuff. It's a fun show.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing it, man. I love this new timeline for you guys. It's fucking good.
In my opinion, we couldn't have picked a more interesting time to go to.
So check that shit out. Coming on Sunday, coming out Monday on the SCL channel. This month we did a bonus episode of Pay-Per-View Take 2. AWA Super Sunday 83. It's already in the can, so.
In the can. When you say that's coming out again?
Monday.
See, like your weekend is set, guys. Saturday, today is us. Tomorrow's me. Monday's Jim and Jared.
Yeah, can. And if you need more wrestling podcasts beyond everything on the Federation channel and the Suplex City Limits channel, check out our friends at Wrestling Soup, Shooting the Shiznit, Sat Pod, New Blood Rising. I got to remember the strap, I said, yeah. Check out all those shows.
Check out our friends Bobby Anthem and Bobby Blaze in their new podcast, The Inhuman Experience.
Oh, yeah.
Talking
and also
stuff.
That's good. That's probably pretty good.
I fucking love paranormal stuff. Love it.
And also, Viva la JD has a Smack It Down podcast. You can check that out.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear an Australian guy just like rail on fucking a show.
And not
it's just like fucking anti. He hates it all.
Man. There's so much hatred there.
Yeah. So check out all of those shows. Man, what else we got? Just our Twitter shout-outs? Is that it?
Would that be it? Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Let me look here. Let's see what else we had. Oh, just a couple of things, because like sometimes I'll just take screenshots of shit that I wanted to talk about or bring up. I saw a story this week that they claim Stephanie McMahon is said to want Finn Balor to play an empowered gay. Apparently, Triple H doesn't like the idea, therefore nothing has happened so far.
I wonder why.
I don't know. Well, I mean, and then there's a picture of him dressed like a sailor. Where is this from? Maybe they photoshopped it because it's like the gayest looking thing I've ever seen.
God only knows, man.
An empowered gay. Oh my God! That's what that bitch would think, right? I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all.
Like, I'm not against gay characters in wrestling.
No, but Finn Balor.
But yeah, exactly. I would rather if the person that's doing it is gay himself. Of course, Finn Balor could be gay, but he's never come out and said it. So
yeah, none of those guys do. I mean, Omega's never said he's gay either, but I think he is.
Yeah, and he might be, or he's just got the best character in wrestling. One of the two.
One of the two.
One of the two. Man.
It is. I think that's about it. So we'll do our shout-outs here. Retweet our pinned episode on Twitter. We'll give you a shout-out on the show for helping us out. So I want to give shout-outs to Leo OK. Goddamn people. Anti-DK Mom? What the fuck? Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Help me out here. B Blades, yeah, check out their new podcast. What do we got here? Ty the Wrestling One. He's so divine, Lance Levan. Viva the JD Inhuman Experience podcast. Oh, that's as we mentioned. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
With our boy Bobby Anthem. Shout out to him. Newsfeed DE THT podcast. Much love over there to the boys Shaheen and Boxman. Keith Martin, Geeks Marks Nerds, JC Sterling, Jeremy Foltz, Damon, let's see, Jared, our boy Burbs, who took the week off, but I expect WrestleMania week is going to be a fantastic bitchin' with Burbs.
More than likely. Have you been talking to him about this? Or
I talked to him. Yeah, I talked to him here and there. Yeah. But Sea of Thieves, dude. I've been playing Sea of Thieves on Xbox One. And it is fucking fun as shit. You be pirates with your friends.
Be pirates with your friends.
Yeah, you sail around.
I just torrent stuff and share it, so I figure that's close enough.
Well kept and unclean, Tommy F. Oler, AC Patty, Klondike Bill, Caleb Morganfield, Dom Homie, EMZT Radio Podcast, Smart to Death Podcast, Chris Savage, and our boy Wayne G. So thank you guys very much helping us out, spreading the word. We've been having really good months. February was our second best month ever on this show.
Look at that. Look at that.
The best month we've ever had on this show was March last year, which was WrestleMania month last year.
So here's hoping we have this month is our best month ever. Let's hope.
Let's see. That'd be awesome, right? Help spread the word, shit.
Maybe next month too.
Maybe it'll just keep getting better every month, huh? Now after Mania, it
plummets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. But no less. I think that's it, dude. Unless you got something else.
No, I think everything has been said. I don't think I've got anything else to say.
Awesome. Well, everybody enjoy. What the fuck was that?
This is me mimicking you. Awesome.
Well, everybody enjoy the Strong Style Evolved show. We'll be back next week to talk about that shit. Continue previewing TakeOver, WrestleMania, the Ring of Honor show, which I think is shaping up to be like the fucking show of the weekend.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Of course, we're going to pull a Jimmy Kimmel and apologize to our elderly brethren that was waiting outside the door, but he passed out. He's sleeping, up on Cloud 69, so maybe we'll see him next week.
Maybe we'll see Stu.
Yeah, we might. I'll make sure that I can give him enough caffeine to keep him awake.
Excellent. Well, that's going to do it, man. Again, thank you very much for supporting the shows. And until next week, may you get all the dick and or pussy you desire. Remember, a winner is you, and be excellent to each other.